name is Misty, and I want to discuss with you today about government assistance and who it assists. With our economy today, we have all felt the strains on our budgets. Raise your hand here if you have ever felt the strains on your budget. By the show of hands, I can tell that this affects many people. In today's world, there is no rest for the weary. Moms and dads are going to work and school, and sometimes both. Sunday has just become another day for progress. It's just enough to make our ends meet, and our wants have just gone out the window. It seems to me that all of our status quos have shifted. The poor have become the indigent, the working are now the poor, and the rich are in debt. Being a part of a government assistance program myself as a student, I have had an inside look and feel that our system has many flaws. Today, I want to review with you some of the facts and actions that you can take to improve our government assistance programs. One being government assistance should be a privilege and not a right. What will it take to address the flaws of our system? The pros and cons of changing government assistance programs. First, I want to talk about government assistance should be a right and not a privilege. Should be a privilege and not a right. 1 in 6 Americans receive government assistance. That is 46.2 million Americans. 16.4 million children live in poverty today. Government assistance are set up to be an all or nothing program, meaning there is no middle ground for assistance. You either live by the government or you're on your own. An average American that works and goes to school has to stress over putting food on the table and keeping lights on. As an unemployed American who is not enrolled into an education program can receive food, housing, health care, utilities, and child care assistance. To me, this sounds like a handout and not a hand up. And there is no incentive to get off any kind of government assistance. I feel that the assistance should be placed in the hands of the individuals who are working to improve not just their futures, but also their community's futures. Secondly, what we want to do to address the flaws of our system. I think drug testing should be put in place to eliminate any drug users. After interviewing Lisa Spalding, an RN of Cox Hospital, she quoted to me, "Any patient that receives any kind of government assistance should be drug tested." By this would eliminate 1.3 million Americans that receive government assistance today. The cost of drug testing has always been raised questions of concern. Well, this is where you use our resources that we have now and use the current medical staff and have them certified for drug testing for medical purposes. Better dispersal of government assistance to help fund ensure that all Americans, no matter of their status, are able to receive benefits. A marital status should not hinder your receiving any type of benefits. Not all funds should go to the poor. They should also go to the working people who feed our economy. Do more of a holistic view of a person's current status. This would be involving what are they doing for our community? What is their goal plans? What are they doing for themselves? Are they enrolled in school? Are they in job training? Do they work for our community? Thirdly, I want to talk about our pros and cons if we do not make any changes to our government assistance programs. If our changes are not made, the cycles will never stop and they will continue to grow. Further our debt into the United States and the American people with no improvements to our economy. But with changes, we are giving ourselves the ability to give hard-working individuals and families the ability to stabilize. With stabilization, the American people can then become where they are able to feed our economy. Today I have discussed with you government assistance should be a privilege and not a right. What will it take to address these flaws and the pros and cons of changing government assistance programs? In conclusion today, I want to ask you to contact your Missouri State Rep to share your concerns and your support to better our government assistance programs. As an Americans, we all have rights, but we also have a responsibility to our country. Thank you.